Ashland and Superior. Good high school rivalry there as well. And here they go. They go roaring down into turn one. 22 of them out there battling for position. They might be a little more careful, hopefully, as that earlier feature race really took some time because of the caution flags. Trying to work his way up front already, Darrell Nelson coming out of row 3. He's going to move up into at least second, and I believe he's going to be in the lead coming down this straightaway. And Darrell Nelson, your new leader, did not take him long to move out front. He is battling, I believe that's the 37 of Kelly Esty. Down to 17 laps. Well, we got somebody around. Yellow flag. What's that, Dave? Okay, let's see if I can get to that quickly. And in the 37 of Kelly Esty on the inside, and you can see the 22E, that's Kevin Eder. 18 and 11, so 11 is Jody Bellafuel. And the 18, if I can find it, and which I can't. Oh, that's Atkinson. And we're back at it. 17 laps, it shows on the lap counter. And it is Nelson and Esty going at it. They are going to roar by side. Nelson on the high line, Esty trying to take the low line, and we've got caution again. Somebody spun around, looks like they're going again though. Let's see. Trying to, if I can catch up to it, I actually got to go forward. I was far enough back. Let's see. Oh, there he is. All right, let's go backwards a little bit. And we're just going to straight cut to it, folks, so you can see it. Here you go up on the top. And 3 wide, and it didn't work. Oh, there's a look at somebody. What do we got there? That's the 30. Matt Lear out of Bruce, Wisconsin. I wonder, it almost looks like his communicator's not working, trying to get a read from track officials where he's supposed to be. And he's going to continue on his way. Looks like we're down to 16 laps on the lap counter. They got to hustle if it's an 11:30 curfew. They're going to give him the one more, it looks like. There you see Nicky back underway, got some metal off of the machine. There's the 12. That is Zodi Peggles out of Ashland. And back up front, it's Esty and Nelson. And this would be Kelly Esty. Nice of him to name a lake after him, too. Well, I got, there's 17 laps. I had 15 on the board, but 17 laps. Kelly Esty on the inside takes the lead. Nelson will come in behind and follow him through. You see a big crowd of cars. Had issues tonight when they've had the bigger crowds. This is Nelson on the outside trying to use that high line, but cannot do it as Kelly Esty slides up in front of him. Big pack again behind. There you see that's the 224, the one in there that I recognize, Cody Wolkowski out of Thunder Bay. Down to 14 laps. They are wall to wall and banging hard back there in the pack. Could be kind of fun, I suppose, back in there. There's the 5. You see that. Of course, these aren't in numerical order for me. I don't even see one on there now. Oh, there he is, 5D of Jeff Broking. We're down to 13 laps. They've switched positions. Nelson now trying to work the low line. Kelly Esty working the high line. For a while, that low line seemed to be working. Then it was the high line. Now it looks like it might be back at the low line. They're going to crisscross and try it the other way. Just can't make up their minds which line they like better. As they go into the corner, it's going to be the 11 and the 22 running second and third. That's Bellafuel and Eder battling for the second spot. Out front again, it's Kelly Esty and Darrell Nelson as they are halfway through this feature race. They just keep swapping the lead. There you can see the distance. There's your battles, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. You got the 30 battling on the inside, Matt Lear. On the outside is the 67 of Jeff Tardy. Jeff out of Hibbing, Minnesota. Back up front. They're just door to door. Not much has changed there. Most of the action seems to be back in behind. I mean, there's a lot of action out front, but there's all kinds of position changes trying to move up. There's the 30 again, moving up on the 18. Nelson and Esty, and this has been a great battle out front. They just keep, it's been a great race all the way around. Out front, in the middle, down to 7 laps. About every other lap, it seems that the fast line seems to change. And they're coming up on lap traffic now, and that will probably have some effect on what they're doing. As they sail off into the corner, Nelson up high, but he getting into some lappers up there, but he's going to shoot the gap. What a move by Nelson. Now he's going to go back up high. Esty staying down low. They're down to 5, and they're side by side once again, and here comes some more lap traffic. What a race. These guys are just, and it's going to be a lapper in the way. He really has nowhere to go, that lapper. And there's a bump and a bang. Kelly Esty had to kind of power his way through there. And the lapper really had nowhere to go. He had one outside, one inside. Let's see what kind of effect that has on Esty's car. He's going to drive it down in, can't hold the low line, coming up high. And they go nose to tail into the corner, and it looks like Nelson able to stretch that out just a little bit now. There's probably some effect on Esty's car. That pretty good contact he had with the lapper in turn 4. Down to 2 laps. Well, and I don't think Este's going to be able to catch up. Darrell Nelson gets the white flag, 1 lap to go. Heavy traffic up ahead of him. He's got to be careful. I don't think he even needs to go by him, probably. If he gets down on that inside, it's going to stack up the traffic on the outside. And there is your winner, Darrell Nelson. It's going to be Kelly Este finishing second in a whole host of cars. There's your flagger flagging him down. And it's going to be Darrell Nelson and Kelly Este finishing first and second in the modifieds. And guys, if you don't mind, we stay up there, we didn't have anything from the pure stocks today. It'd be nice to get at least their feature race in for them. I do not know if they're going to go to a interview here or not. I don't know that he's coming up, guys. Oh, there he is. And we'll see what he has. He's got 2 feature wins back to back. First one, he just drove up into the pit, jumped in the other car. And we'll see what he has to say.
Well, Darrell, I'll tell you what, I said earlier I'd be talking to you, you know, and that's great. We could have talked to you a bit before, but that was a great move. Get in the pits, get in the car so we keep the show moving. Did a great job. Danny McMahon used to say, your job is to come out here and put on a show for the fans. That's what you get paid to do. And I'll tell you what, you and Kelly Este put on one heck of a show out there. Great job, both of you.
That's like the good old days. We used to do that all the time when we were a lot younger. And for a couple old guys, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I hope the show was good, and appreciate you sticking around. The guys did a great job on the track, and it's just awesome to be able to do that, especially with Kelly, because he's been on a tear.
Sponsors.
I want to Amsoil, Bud Light, Tim's Automotive, Tarnowski Brothers, Badger Storage. What else did we forget? Willow River Saloon and Dave Lucia Trucking. Jiggy Signs, just awesome. Thanks for sticking around.
Both cars too. You qualified? Are you going to the Wissota?
Probably go to the Legendary. It's just we've been really good down there, so.
Okay, good. Congratulations, Darrell.
There we go, Darrell Nelson. We've got 1 more to go.